Okay, perfect. Let's go. So 5 athletes PQRST complete a race. The table shows finishing time for athletes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which statement is correct?
A.
Athlete won the race. Okay, wait. And was this ahead of this? Ahead of this? Okay, athlete B definitely won the race. That's correct. And it was 0.3 ahead of second place. Yep. Yes, that's correct. The student investigates the motion of ball rolling down the slope. The diagram shows speed of the ball. Which statement describes the motion? The acceleration is not constant because the speed keeps on increasing unevenly. That is 4 point. Yep, that's true. So which statement describes the motion of the ball? But that is correct. The acceleration is negative. That's not correct. That's not correct. That's not correct. Which statement about the acceleration is correct? It is related to change in speed of an object. Well, that is true. And I don't know whether distance, no. Nope. Nope. Which statement correctly describes the effect of placing heavy load in the car? Heavy load means that it is easier to accelerate. Eh? No way. That's wrong. It is difficult to do that. It's more difficult to accelerate, more difficult to bring car rest race because greater mass brings more inertia. A space probe is taken to Earth to mass. The force of gravity in the surface of Mars is less than the force of gravity in the surface of Earth. How do you weight? Weight on Mars
B.
would be decreased and unchanged. That is correct. What is the density of one rectangular block is this length, weight? What is the mass? Mass equals to density times volume. Density is 1000, volume will be 25, 1.6, 10. So that is what is 16 into 25 is 400,000.
Sir, it is 400,000.
Yes. A satellite orbits the Earth at constant speed. Circular orbit, which statement is correct? The resulting force, that is wrong. The resultant force towards the Earth, that is always correct. It always acts towards the center.
Sir,
Never. Yes.
can you show the first three answers, please?
Yes, why not? A. 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 Do you have a question?
Okay, got it.
If you ever have a question, please do let me know. Which diagram shows the resultant force of two forces, P and Q? This is absolutely wrong. Because resultant force should be like either head to tail rule, then it should be like this. Then it would be correct. That's wrong. This seems correct to me. Resultant force in the middle. This is wrong. Can't be like this. So now, moving object is this. Force applies on the object. After the okay, the mass is this. What is the change in momentum? All right. Mu is 5 times 3, 15. MV is 5 times minus 4. That is minus 20. So minus 20 minus 15 is equal to minus 35. Minus 35, 8, 9. Which energy is not renewable? I think this is not renewable. Fission, basically once uranium will finish, it will also finish. See, a car of mass is moving this energy, engine does work on the car, the speed increases to this. How much work is done? So the change in velocity, final minus initial. Kinetic energy, the change in kinetic energy would be the work, right? So half m, which is 500, and I'm going to take this as 16 square minus 10 square. So the answer is, you got to take out the calculator. 250 times 16 square minus 10 square. So that would be, oopsie, 3900. See, is it clear, everybody, how I did this?
So can you explain this again?
Yes. So it's saying there's work being done by the engine and the speed increases by this. So it means work is done in favor of getting kinetic energy, right? Kinetic
Yes.
energy for doing work was equivalent to half times m and 10 squared. So that was 250 into 100. Let me do it step by step. 250 times 100. That is 25,000, right? It already had this energy. Then kinetic energy after doing the work, 16 square. 0.5 times 500 times 16 square. So 64000. Now 64000 minus 25000. So you got the answer. Understood? I did it.
Yeah, I got it.
Then this one. On which stable surface should the block rest to produce the smallest pressure? The greatest one, and that would be P. That's for sure. Greater the area, less the pressure. Why do I know this? Because
So
I
but
know
doesn't
what?
R have the same area?
No. R is 20. R is, sorry, 20 times 80. E is 80 times 40.
Right.
Okay, an object is 60 centimeter below surface of liquid. The pressure due to liquid at this depth is 9,000. What is the density? Pressure is equal to rho GH. Pressure is 9,000. Alicia, did you do this paper?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 0.60. Why do I need 0.60? Because it is in centimeters. What you do then?
Answer is D.
Huh. Are you sure? I don't think
Yes,
so.
sir.
I don't think so. It's 1500.
No, sir.
C.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, which row describes the forces between molecules and motion of molecules in solid? Forces are really strong and motions vibrate only. B. That's pretty simple. 15A. Wet clothes are hanging outside to dry. Which condition decreases the rate of evaporation of water from the clothes? Decreases folded ones. Folded clothes will reduce the surface area, right? The design thermometer includes a liquid glass expands linearly, glass bulb which has a thick glass wall, capillary tube with a very small diameter. Which feature increase the sensitivity? Small diameter would increase the sensitivity for sure. I know this. Thick glass, nope. Linearly has nothing to do with sensitivity, so only this. The diagram show four blocks of steel. The blocks are all drawn to the same scale. The same quantity of thermal energy is given to the block. Which block shows the greatest rise in temperature? The smallest one, right? Because smaller one has the least mass, because Q equals to mc delta theta. The greater the mass, the greater the energy. Smaller the mass, smaller the energy required. So that should be A. Then a room is heated by radiator. The diagrams X and Y show two possible circulations of hot air. Which diagram and the reason for explaining heating of the room by convection? I think radiator would go up. This is wrong. How could air? This is correct. Diagram X is correct, and air density decreases when air is heated. That is correct. 100% correct. Okay, then two copper containers P and Q filled with hot water. The diagram shown. Container P emits more infrared radiation from its surface than container. What is possible reason for this? Because surface P is painted white. That is wrong. Surface P is shiny. That is wrong. Surface P is smaller area. That might be true, might not be true, but doesn't make sense to me. Water in P is hotter than Q. That is only correct. If that's the case, it's true. All others are wrong. That's why I had to choose the last one. It is not necessarily, the best answer. What is the amplitude? Amplitude is 3 for sure. Wavelength is 8.
8.
Okay, the frequency of microwave used is this. What is the wavelength? V is equal to f lambda. Speed of microwaves are EM spectrum waves, right? 2400 mega is 10 raised to power 6. And the wavelengths got to be it means a lot of people have done it wrong. That's why you guys never tell me the answer. 1 upon 8. And 1 upon 8, my friends, is 0.125. That's the answer. All right, let's go. Object O is placed in front of main mirror. Which row is correct? Position of image has to be 1. And position, nature of image, it has to be virtual. 1 and virtual. Uh-oh. Okay. Then going down. Which statement is correct? The speed of light in glass is equal to the speed of light in vacuum multiplied with the refractive index. Okay. Well, I got to check this because this might be correct, might be wrong. Refractive index is speed of light over speed in the medium. Yeah. This is, so it says speed of light is equal to speed of light in vacuum multiplied that's wrong. It should be the other way around. The incident, okay, let me check it out. The incident ray of light, glass surface ray and glass surface. The incident angle of light to a glass surface angle between, that's wrong. The sine of critical angle at a glass is equal to 1 upon n. That is correct. You're right. The intruder alarm sensor detects. If you don't remember, sine C equals to 1 upon. That's what it's talking about. Okay, critical angle. The intruder alarm sensor detects that a person is warmer than his surrounding. What type of electromagnetic wave does the sensor detect? Intruder alarm. Usually, it should detect visible light. I think. Acha, nahi, sorry. It says if a person is warmer than his surrounding, then it should detect infrared. And then a dolphin sends a wave returns this echo from a fish. Okay, what is the speed? So it goes here and then comes back. So echo is 2 times the distance upon time. So 2 times 7.5 divided by 0.01. And it should be 1500. Even if I did not know, even if I'm just supposing, suppose I did not even, I was not even sure about it, I still know that it is this speed in water. I would choose this, even though.
Sir, I'm
right?
getting 15,000, not 1,500.
Are you sure?
Yes. 2 times 75 over 0.01.
Okay. Well, that's strange. Not help. 2 times 7.5 over 0.01.
No, it's okay. I thought it was 75.
No, not 75. Okay. 4 nails A, B, C, D are tested to find which makes the strongest permanent magnet. One of the nail is placed on a bar magnet. A number of paper clips on wheel can be supported. The bar magnet is then removed and number of paper clips remaining attached to nail is recorded. Each nail is tested individually. Which nail becomes the strongest permanent magnet? When the bar is present, it should pick the most. No. And when the bar is removed, it should pick the most. 3, 4. I think it should be C, in my opinion. Okay, because it should, when this is removed, it should pick the most. All right. What should do we improve this method? We want to demagnetize. Change the supply from alternating, that's wrong. Use lower, that's wrong. Remove steel from while the switched on. I think that is correct. You should remove it. The cloth is used to rub in uncharged plastic rock by rod. Yes.
Why not D?
Use coil that Stewart turns. What would that? Why? How would it affect?
But then C says the switch is on.
It it's it's a coil. It would only create a stronger, less strong magnet. It doesn't demagnetize. You have to pull it out in any case to demagnetize. Okay, Hadi?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, both rod and became. Why does the plastic rod become negatively charged and the cloth becomes positively charged? Because the plastic rod gains electrons and cloth loses electrons. That is correct. Positive charges cannot move. Now this one, a voltmeter reads 2.2, ammeter this 2.2, this is 0.25. What is the resistance of each? Now, two identical resistors. If they are identical, it means they will receive the same, they will receive half voltage. 1.1 for that, 1.1. So V is equal to IR. Voltage is 1.1. I is 0.25. And the answer is, I think 4.4. I think, if my math is correct. That's it. Yes, it is. Now, the cell passes current of this circuit with this. The time of cell is this. What is the EMF? So you are saying this much energy is this current. So first of all, I will try to find what is the charge. Charge is current into time. Current is 2. Time is 30. So 2 into 30 is 60 joules. Then EMF is equal to, if you remember the formula, it is basically EMF is energy per unit charge. So energy is 120. This is 60, 62 volts. All right. Now, the circuit showing 5 lamps. One lamp is removed, 2 other lamps go out. Which lamp is removed? This should be removed. If this is removed, right, lamp J, it would disconnect the whole, this whole branch, J, 31. J. Okay. Then goes 32. Effective resistance. This is parallel. So first, I always try to solve this. 1/6 plus 1/8. What is happening? Okay, 1/R. So 1 divided by 6 plus 1 divided by 8. And then take the reciprocal. So 3.43 ohms. And then you add it to 4, because in series you just add 7.42. That's which is the symbol. Explain it again.
Yeah.
Okay. So in parallel combination, this is parallel, right? This one. Always solve parallel. In parallel, we have the formula 1/R equals to 1/R1 plus 1/R2 and so on. So what you do? 1/R equals to 1/6. For some reason, this software has gone mad. Okay. Now you can put it in the calculator. So this, and you take the reciprocal. Okay. When you take the reciprocal now, the R in parallel comes out to be 3.4243, right? Now this whole is 3.4 and this is 4. So in series, we just simply add.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Now, which symbol represents NAND gate? This is NAND. How do I know? This is and there's a not. Then says circuit shows temperature drops. Which component should be connected at X and Y? This diagram shows circuit which used to switch on a heater when the temperature drops. If the temperature drops, the resistance is going to be more, which means that thing will receive more. So this should be actually a thermistor, 100% a thermistor, because if the temperature drops, the resistance increases, voltage will increase, this electromagnet will pull this switch. No, wait, that's wrong. This should be the thermistor. Right now, this electromagnet is pulling this switch. If resistance increases here, this will get more voltage, this will get less voltage, it will switch. And it should have normal resistor. Should be D. All right, so thermistor basically changes. And you have to understand that wherever the resistance is more, that particular resistor is gonna get more voltage overall. All right, so that's fine. Then this is where is the magnetic field the strongest? It has to be C. Why do I know this? Because of the fact that it has to be C. I tell you why. Because the lines, the closer the lines are, the stronger the field is. That's fine. Okay, the beam of electrons will pass through the magnetic field. How much the mag? Sorry? This one is B?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll check. So the magnetic field is north to south. The current is going out of the page. So the force is here. How do I know? How does he know? Let's check. So you use, because this is an electron, so you don't worry, you just use left-hand rule. Left-hand rule, Fleming, left-hand rule is only true for positive charges. So first I'll use that. I'll put my index finger to the top. The middle should be in this direction. And the force I'm getting, my thumb is here. So basically, if it was a positive charge, it would force it this way. But because this is a negative charge, it would force this way. That's why this is the correct answer. Very good.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
No.
Okay, let me tell you. Hadia, index finger. Please. North to south. Done?
Yes.
If the index finger is north to south, then tell me. Turn your hand such that your middle finger is in this direction. Done?
My thumb is pointing towards the left.
Your thumb is pointing towards the left, right? Like this.
Yes.
Now, this thumb, because you're using left-hand rule, this is only true for positive current, yani proton, alpha particle, or positive current, right? What is this?
Electron negatively charged.
So it will feel force in the opposite direction what you have found. So it has to be in this direction.
Okay.
Okay. Then uranium can undergo nuclear fission in many ways. Which equation correctly shows a possible fission reaction for 235?
Sir, A.
Sorry? A? You say A? Well, it means he has checked it. So we can, this is 235, 236. This is 141 plus 92 is, I don't know, 141 plus 92 plus 3 times 1. Yeah, mass is correct, 236. And 92 and 56 plus 36 is 92. Yes, that's correct. Very good. Okay, then radioactive material has a half-life of 20 days. The sample of material contains this many atoms. How many atoms have decayed in 60 days? So in 60 days, how many half-lives? 60 divided by 20 means 3 half-lives. 3 half-life means that this value needs to be halved 3 times.
D.
Okay, let's check for everybody else as well. 8.0 times 10 raised to power 10. You multiplied by 0.5, then you multiply again 0.5, then you multiply again 0.5. So it's not D, it's A. My calculator says it's A. 3 times.
So mine showing is D.
Acha. Why is my calculator not working? Why?
Yeah, I got A as well.
I got A as well.
Sir, answer is A. Answer A is correct.
Answer A is correct, right? Maybe you're calculating it wrong somehow. Okay. Do check it, right? The sample material contains this. How many nuclei have been decayed after? Acha. No. It's right. It has to be D. He says how many are decayed. We have found how many are left. So 1.0 times 10 raised to are left. And decayed is minus. Right. You are right, my friend. Has to be D. Is it clear? That's why. Okay. A thin sheet of paper is placed, find in radioactive source and radioactive radiation detector. The count falls to very low reading. From this result, which type of radiation source?
Sir, A.
Alpha particles, yes, because they can be stored by paper. That is correct. Alpha particle and beta particle, gamma rays are emitted alpha particle, beta particle, and gammas are emitted by radioactive nuclei when they decay. Which emissions can be deflected by an electric field? Only
Sir, A.
alpha. Yes. Gamma cannot be deflected. They are not charged. Yes. Who wants help in anything in this paper? We
Sir,
only
could you go